I have been wondering, even as I got to look at the subject matter of this conference, while the Supreme Court and the other courts, especially the High Court also, and the Court of Appeal, have helped us start developing crucial jurisprudence on important issues like public participation, like public interest, and how we handle the tensions between these broad interests with individual rights and freedoms, which are also powerfully protected in our Bill of Rights. I, as a student of law, I'll be interested to, going forward, hear or learn what the Supreme Court and the other superior courts will tell us about, beyond public interest, whether there are other higher interests. And I'm saying this with a bit of bias, Your Excellency, because it's in the public domain. I'm the immediate security minister for our country after you appointed me 2 years ago. And during those 2 years, I have had to ask myself whether the highest interest is the public interest, or there is a higher interest called the national interest. Because the public itself could hurt the national interest. And the Constitution talks about the national interest in two places, at the beginning and also in the chapter on national security. Other than the parameters and principles that the courts are helping us to understand about public interest, are there other higher values, primordial, existential, fundamental principles which are crucial to the existence of Kenya? Because the public can be mobilized or can mobilize itself to do the wrong things that threaten the existence of the state. And therefore, that is the next frontier of jurisprudence I would invite us to start thinking about, and the Supreme Court can help us in that regard. And very finally, I think the Chief Justice and the other speakers have ably brought out how we minimize the tensions between independence of the arms of government and the interdependence of the arms of government. That tension needs to be cleaned up a bit so that we do not hurt the four aspects of independence, especially for the judiciary: operational independence, administrative independence, financial independence, and decisional independence. Beyond those four pillars of independence, there's a lot of interdependence, there's a lot of relationships that be nurtured in a healthy manner without impairing the pedestal or without interfering with the place where the judiciary sits, so that the nation and the state can continue to exist.